Hey there, Atlas Blade here, and we're back at the Subzerus Festival. Yeah, we're still in the not time loop anymore, the memory erasure loop. But I've held off this mission long enough. I've done so many extra stuff and nothing else. So let's finish this off. Let's go.
There you are.
Hey, Dehya.
Really took me a while to find you.
It took no. I know exactly where you're gonna be.
As expected, Dehya also didn't get hurt today.
Yeah, she's getting better.
It hurt? Why would I? Don't underestimate me.
Well, you're still getting used to your new greatsword.
Huh. Truth be told, I also think it's pretty strange. It just suddenly felt so familiar in my hands and... wait a second. How did you know I got a new greatsword to begin with?
It's
I
a
didn't
secret.
tell anyone about it.
Shh.
Traveler, could you explain the situation to her today? Paimon's gotten a little sick of doing it.
Let's just get straight to the point.
Oh, that works.
You suddenly became proficient with your greatsword because we've lived through the same day many times already, and our memories of the day are erased every night.
What happened to you guys while I was gone? Did you get brainwashed by some cult?
No, you are. We're all getting brainwashed. It's crazy, man. It's all connected.
Don't think too hard about it. Just take what we're saying at face value.
Yeah, that's exactly what a cult would say, man.
Alright then, let me get this straight. You're telling me that my body's already gotten used to this greatsword, but my brain just doesn't remember it?
Yippers.
Yes, your memory's being erased every day.
Then I'd have to disagree. That's impossible.
Oh? Why do you think that?
If we've actually been reliving the Subzerus festival day after day, then what happened to the things we used, the money we spent, the food we ate?
Oh, crap. Wait, no, she's right. What?
Common sense says my wallet should have emptied itself a long time ago. There's no way I wouldn't have noticed that.
I've thought about that. No, I haven't. But if the sages were behind this, they utilized the entire city's resources as well as information supplied by the Acacia.
Right. They could use the Akasha to record what everyone did that day, and then use the city's resources to replenish everything.
Yeah, that makes sense. They control everything.
It's not very likely, but it's also not impossible.
No, it is impossible. I've got proof.
How?
You have proof? Where?
You two are surprisingly serious about this nonsensical discussion. Fine, I'll play along for a little longer. Come with me, Miss Dunyarzad. Please come along as well. I still can't guarantee that this area is safe.
Okay. That direction.
I can't believe it's Dehya who wants to show us something this time. 2 days ago, we were the ones taking her to see Dunyarzad.
Yeah. Okay. Where is this? Oh, that far. Here we are.
This is it.
Oh, she's been training. And if she's been training every day, this thing would be continuously damaged.
Huh? This is a wooden training dummy. What
Yeah.
See those marks on the dummy? Those are the result of several days' worth of practice.
That makes sense.
Let's say the sages didn't replace it every day. Shouldn't it be hacked to pieces by now?
That's true, but what if they did?
Then the sages would have had to reproduce every mark I left during previous training sessions. I'm a professional fighter. My martial school has always emphasized the importance of refined control. The force, angle, and entry point of each strike is calculated and deliberate. That's why I remember every mark on the dummy, as well as my state of mind as I made each strike.
KK.
It's just as they say. Each swordsman has their own unique style, and even the same swordsman can't make the same cut twice. It would be impossible to copy these marks.
True.
Is it really impossible? What if they used some fancy machine to carve every single mark?
People often say that a camera's photo can never replace an artist's painting because the former has no spirit to it.
Okay.
The same thing applies here. At a mere glance, I can differentiate carved marks from the results of combat training.
It seems we'll have to abandon this theory.
Whew, I hope that cleared things up for you. Hey, is this that new brain exercise game that's been super popular with the scholars lately? It's surprisingly fun. Anyway, it's getting late. I should escort Miss Dunyarzad to Nilou's stage. See you later.
And that stage is gonna get cancelled
Well,
again.
Back to square one. Is our memory memory deletion theory also wrong?
Okay. New theory. It's a dream.
But at least we've reached some other conclusions in the meantime.
It's a dream. It's a dream. We're not in a time loop. We're not in the real world. It's
Yep,
a dream.
That's true. So, can we think of any new ideas right now?
I suddenly realized that something is strange.
Strange? Paimon feels like everything's been strange lately.
How come we've never thought about leaving the city? Actually, we've left the city thousands of times. Forget that.
Huh? Leaving the city? You're right! It's really strange how we never thought of such a simple solution! Many things should become clear if we can confirm the flow of time outside of the city.
Yep.
Paimon can't believe it! Did we miss this because we're tunnel visioning too hard on our other theories? Or because we're just too tired?
We should have thought of this a long time ago.
How about we go back and ask Nahida? Maybe we've forgotten something about leaving the city.
Yeah, sure.
Nahida, we're back!
We here.
You're back early today. Did you find something new?
Sort of. We're mostly
Early, it's
sure
nighttime.
now that we're not in a time loop. And we also aren't in the real world. But at the same time, we have a new question.
What will happen if we try to leave the city?
Leaving the city. As far as I remember, you've mentioned your plans to do that twice before.
Dose?
We did? But we don't remember anything. What happened after we talked about those plans? What did we say when we got back?
Let me think. I don't think you ever actually told me what the outcome was. Oh, it's probably more accurate to say that both times you never came back the whole night. But you two sometimes stay out the entire night anyway, so at the time, I didn't think too much about it.
It is
Did we
true that
actually
sometimes
leave?
we lose track of time during our investigations. Before we know it, it'll already be the next day. But still, neither of us remember anything about leaving town.
Really? That's kinda strange. In theory, I should have already awakened all your memories.
Let's try again. Really? Another loop? Fine.
Yep, something here's definitely fishy. Let's get to the bottom of this tomorrow.
Beep, beep, motherfucker.
Our memories are back!
Are they? Oh. Let's go and try to leave the city today.
About that. Well, where should Paimon begin?
What do you mean?
Traveler, aside from your memories that were just restored, I have another message for you.
Our message? From who?
Listen to it and you'll understand.
Fine.
Can't go back. There are countless spaces
Whoa,
here.
whoa, me?
Our Subzerus festival in Sumeru City is just one of them.
It's my own voice. Why do I sound different?
Traveler, you should be missing 2 days worth of memories. Paimon will fill you in.
2 days ago. Okay, what's going on?
Time to carry out our plan from yesterday.
Let's go and try to leave the city today.
Okay, let's go.
Whoa, okay. Creepy. Which direction? That direction. Conveniently close. Dog! Oh! This is the answer! Oh wait.
Why can't we leave the city? What is the academia up to now?
Don't ask me. It's not like I can tell you anything. This is a direct order from the Grand Sage. Just wait until tomorrow.
There is no tomorrow.
I have a real emergency. My goods have already arrived at Port Ormos. If I don't hurry, they'll be stolen.
What is this accent?
That's your problem. Make sure you make a request in advance next time.
But it's not like you can just predict business matters in advance.
It looks like the Academia already announced a lockdown for Sumeru City today.
Doggy.
How completely unsurprising.
I'm trying to focus, but there's dog.
Let's go and question them. Hello, sir. Why can't we leave the city today?
Here we go again. Don't ask me. I don't know either. We just received an order that no one is allowed to enter or exit Sumeru today. They didn't tell us anything else.
Of course they academia wouldn't share their plans with a pawn, so the academia doesn't trust you at all.
Angering me won't get you anywhere. If I had that kind of insider info, I would have left this stupid post long ago.
Fair enough.
It looks
Okay.
like he really doesn't know. If we can't get anything out of him, let's take matters into our own hands. Why don't we climb over the walls? Those guards can't be everywhere at once.
Ooh, is this a sneaking
This
mission?
is a good spot, and the guard hasn't noticed us at all. Let's hurry!
Stay here.
Huh? Why? Are you going to leave Paimon behind?
Leaving the city might trigger disruptions in our memories. We need someone to stay and witness events from the inside.
But what if things get really weird out there and you get into some trouble? Then Paimon won't be able to help you.
I'll be fine.
Oh,
I got Farida.
Paimon knows that Paimon can't do much, but we've always been together, haven't we?
We leave together, it'll just be the same as before.
Okay. Paimon will wait for you. Promise Paimon that you'll come back as soon as possible. Just a quick look.
Okay, okay.
And please, be careful.
No promises.
Memories!
Let's go and try and leave the city today.
Traveler!
What's wrong, Paimon?
Paimon thought Paimon would never see you again. You just disappeared. Paimon waited for you for hours and hours at the city wall and you never came back. You promised Paimon that you were only taking a quick look.
What did I promise? And how did I get back then?
Paimon, calm down. He's here now. I don't think he understood what you were saying.
Paimon doesn't care. Paimon wanted to go look for you, but you also said that Paimon should stay. Paimon was so worried and so scared the entire day.
So I still don't remember doing any of this. Still, I'm sorry, Paimon. I won't leave you behind. I kinda got no choice.
Okay. Paimon will forgive you. The most important thing is that you didn't actually disappear.
Okay, Paimon, can you tell us your perspective of what really happened yesterday?
He sat down and waited for me like a dog.
I see. Using two people's different perspectives.
After that, you left the city. Paimon kept her eyes on you the whole time, but then you disappeared in an instant.
Sure that's what you saw? You weren't zoning out or anything?
No way! Paimon was watching you with the fullest attention.
Okay.
What's your perspective, Traveler? You sure you don't have any memory of this?
I don't even know that yesterday existed.
I guess that explains everything. You also lost your memories the last 2 times you tried to leave the city. Those days' memories can't be awoken.
'Cause there's no memories outside the city.
So, if we leave the city, our memories will be completely erased?
So they didn't just restrict access to Sumeru City, they're also erasing the memories of those who leave.
It really sounds like something big outside of the city is being hidden on purpose.
Or we're being kept
But
inside.
this way, we'll also never discover what's outside.
Can we leave behind something other than memories?
Something like a message? But how can we send
Oh! That's how I did it.
Like that. I'm not used to being stared at. Well, okay. You want something that can pass on messages, right? Give me some time and take care of Dunyar's out for me.
it? Yep, now we're talking.
Okay. What's the plan, Nahida? Ooh. Oh. Oh, it's taking a while. Okay, it's taking a long while. Nighttime? Nighttime. You know I'm gonna have to sleep sooner or later and redo this all over again.
I'm done. Here you go.
What? Isn't this just an Akasha terminal?
Yeah.
He made some little changes. Akasha terminals are already capable of sending messages. I just tweaked it so that it can connect to any node.
Gotcha.
To make something like this? Nahida, you really know the Akasha like the back of your hand.
Yep. I'll help you save the messages. It should be pretty easy to use. I just can't guarantee the user's status and signal coverage when they're outside the city.
Okay.
We'll never know until we try. At least we're taking the initiative now.
It's worth a try.
Let's go then. Let's expose those sages.
I still think you should stay.
All right. Paimon isn't as worried about being separated since it happened once yesterday. But Paimon still isn't happy about it.
See you tomorrow, Paimon.
Okay. See you tomorrow, Traveler. That covers everything that's happened so far.
And it only took us 10 minutes. What was what I left for myself when I left the city? Okay, whatever.
Yes. Although the signal was choppy and had some interference, we still managed to receive 2 messages from you when you were outside.
Okay.
Okay, now that you understand what's going on, let's hear the messages together.
Yep, more. Show me. Show me the message. Can we finally leave this place?
Can't go back. There are countless spaces here. Our Subzerus festival in Sumeru City is just one of them.
Oh.
I've entered another space. Before me are flowing sandstone and howling fish. Impossible and surreal sights.
It is just a dream world.
All these spaces are empty except for the occasional ones that contain mute puppets rather than people. I can't sense any human presence.
So we're in kind of the Matrix. It's a simulation, a dream. It's all fake. Well,
That's one
something.
heck of an info dump. It sounds like you left the Sumeru city space when you set foot outside of the walls. But everything looked completely normal when Paimon was looking out from the inside. That's unbelievable. And if we take your word for it, the other spaces all had very weird contents.
There's another part here. I only received it last night.
These spaces have been disappearing one after the other, absorbed by something like a sun in the sky.
okay.
And now, even the final space has also disappeared. Behind me, a lot of spaces just appeared again from thin air. I get it now. Those spaces are actually...
Really? Cut off when you finally say it?
Why did the message end right there? What did the Traveler want to say? What are those spaces?
Probably because yesterday just happened to end at that moment.
Oh, right. Paimon did hear a beep from the Akasha. Did it come from here or from the message?
The message. It should have come from the Traveler's Akasha terminal.
After the beep, Traveler said,
Yeah, I know what I just said.
What do you think that final space could have been?
Okay, here we go.
All the bizarre spaces I saw outside the city had one thing in common. A lack of human presence. My impression is that each day in this samsara only ends at the sound of that beep from the Akasha. Was that space actually the real world? But wouldn't a real space just randomly disappearing like that be catastrophic?
Yeah.
Was that space My impression is that each day in this samsara only ends at the sound...
I can't... That wasn't the real world. Submit conclusion.
That doesn't sound right. I need to care...
This one? Submit conclusion. I don't get it, but hey.
So that's what it is! After the sound of the beep, the final space, the Subzerus festival, also disappears, and we're taken to the next day. Later on, Traveler also mentioned a bunch of new spaces materializing behind them. Do lots of new spaces appear every day?
I don't know.
Paimon's head is spinning. Just what are these spaces anyhow?
Well, consider this. For all the horrors of the Archon War, at its heart, it was just a game where a bunch of gods fought over 7 seats.
Okay,
So
damn.
no matter how strange or spooky things may look on the surface, maybe all they point to in the end is a small and simple secret.
Wow, the Archon War, huh? That's an analogy and a half.
Secret, huh? Give me some time. I need to organize my thoughts.
Hey, where are you going?
How long am I gonna be stuck in this place? Organize your thoughts on a familiar bench in the city. Yeah.
Do you want some alone time to think? Alright then, Paimon won't disturb you.
But I'm just gonna hover here. Disturbingly so. Oh, I'm making the big think. It's the entire time. Jeez, man. I already figured it out. It's the Matrix.
The dance of Subzerus is about to begin. I'm going to go watch it.
Dance of Subzerus? Is it that time already?
Okay. Why don't you go ahead, Dunyarzad? We still have some other stuff to do first.
Okay then. See you later.
Okay. She's not okay. She's not doing your
Have you
side.
figured it out yet, Traveler? Time is ticking away.
And I think I know the answer now. Matrix.
Awesome. What is it? Paimon wants to know. Oh, wait, no. Let's meet up with Nahida first. You can tell us both together. This time, we're gonna get to the truth.
KK.
You're back. I've been waiting forever for you two. Judging by the looks on your faces, are you ready to take your Subzerus exam and graduate from the festival?
Ask away, Miss Nahida.
Okay. First off, have you discovered the hidden truth?
You could have just told us this, but okay. Information.
Okay, Nahida said the Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate, as it is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power. It compiles the wisdom of the entire populace, and it grants knowledge to the people.
Okay.
We've already experienced the Subzerus festival many times, and the day of the festival seems to be in a perpetual samsara.
Words.
People in Sumeru don't dream. What a strange phenomenon. The moon, illusions, and lies. What do they all mean? All the bizarre spaces I saw outside the city had one thing in common. A lack of...
Yeah.
Those spaces remind me of... dreams. Like the one I had in the Avidia Forest. Except these have no sign of human presence.
KK. Associate. The truth behind dreams.
We are all in a dream.
Gotcha!
It isn't that the people of Sumeru don't dream. Rather, the Akasha is taking their dreams from them.
Submit. That's it.
People in Sumeru think they don't dream. But the truth is, the
waggled.
Akasha steals their dreams without them knowing it.
Sorry.
And those spaces with no human presence are stolen dreams without their host. That would explain why they sounded so weird when he was trying to describe them. Huh. So people in Sumeru do dream after all. In fact, we're all in one big dream together right now.
Yep.
Correct answer. Now, how did you conclude that the Akasha is capable of this?
Oh, come on!
The Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate.
Why are you talking now?
It is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power. It compiles the wisdom of the entire populace. And it grants knowledge to the people.
The sage has the gnosis? That's my thought.
That doesn't sound right. I need...
This one?
That doesn't sound right.
There's only two choices left.
That doesn't sound
Yep.
right.
Not as smart as I think I am.
Oh, okay. Those dream-controlling creatures in the forest also get their power from the Dendro Archon,
Oh
right?
yeah, the
That would
Arianara.
explain why the Akasha has the ability to control people's dreams, too.
Yep, yep.
But is stealing everyone's dreams really how the Akasha compiles their wisdom? Isn't there anything more to it than that?
Dreams are fantastical, complex, and full of imagination. People's brains are the most active when they're dreaming.
True, I guess.
In other words, dreams are rich bundles of human wisdom.
Okay.
So in other words, the complete opposite of how Hypatia understood it. Paimon remembers her saying that the sages think dreams are foolish delusions, and the fact that no one dreams is a blessing from Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. So it was all a dirty trick? The real
Never trust the
story
government.
is that the sages from the academia are using the Akasha to steal people's dreams for their own use, huh?
And they don't intend to stop there.
Oh? By the sounds of it, you understand the current situation pretty well. So then, what about the Samsara?
Girl, if you're gonna info dump me and put me through 20 minutes of cutscenes, why don't you just tell me? God damn it! Abnormal mental fatigue, Subzerus.
We've already experienced the Subzerus festival many times, and the day of the those spaces kept disappearing before my eyes. But as soon as that beep sounded, many more spaces materialized. Those dreamscapes kept vanishing, but as soon as that beep sounded, more new spaces appeared.
Huh. Oh, no, Rob, sorry. Hey! Mass production of dreams.
Correct. The Akasha is keeping each person's brain in a constant dream state, but also separating their consciousness from their own dream.
Oh, this is pointlessly absurd.
Their disembodied consciousness is placed inside the collective dream of the Subzerus festival along with everyone else's, while their now vacant dreams are harvested by the Akasha.
Why though?
No one is any the wiser as another day passes in the dream, and so begins another samsara cycle.
It's been half an hour.
People wake up to yet another dream about the Subzerus festival.
This is a half an hour of
The dreams that belong to
cutscenes.
them are once again harvested by the Akasha, and so it continues.
No spoilers though. Once I reach Fontaine, are the cutscenes and dialogue this grating?
So, this is like a dream factory, and the Akasha is
Rob
a
Deerdeck?
dream harvesting machine. Did Paimon
What?
get that analogy right?
Did you hear the thunder? God, I didn't expect that in Sunny. Suspense.
Very good, Paimon. Using analogies well is an excellent habit to get into.
No, don't. God, no, please, don't make her do analogies. Just let her get straight to the point.
Okay, so that beep we keep hearing is actually from our real-life Akasha terminals. Taking off our terminals in this dream doesn't do anything.
Actually, it did. It lets keep our memories, kind of, remember?
Alright, last question. Who am I?
I already know this answer, thank God. Where? What?
They say that alchemical divination is the Dendro Archon's divine revelation.
The moon. Yeah, submit.
So
You're the Archon.
lost.
You're Lesser Lord Kusanali.
I thought that one would be the hardest question.
No, it's
That's
not.
why I
They've
put
spoiled it.
last.
Shut up.
That wasn't hard at all. Even Paimon guessed that. Everything about you is different. We just didn't want to expose you is all. Now that you mention it, Nahida, you've been hinting to us since the very beginning. It's funny, thinking back to when we were asking all over the place for info about Lesser Lord Kusanali. Paimon didn't expect to meet you like this.
I have a lot of questions for you, but this doesn't seem like a good time. God, no more questions, please. Just answers.
Yes, those can wait until we're back in real life. On the other hand, I'd be happy to answer any more questions you have about here and now.
No, no more. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I don't have any more questions.
Deceiving the people of Sumeru with no regard for their safety. No matter what they're trying to do, this is unforgivable. After we end the Subzerus festival, Samsara, we have to look into them.
Okay.
How can the sages of the Academia do this behind their Archon's back? This is ridiculous!
They're just evil.
In the end, I'm just the moon. The real sun is long gone.
A sun and a moon? Nahida's talking in riddles again.
Ruka Devada. Ah, here we go. Ah, boy.
Oh, we're out of time today.
I thought this was gonna end right now, but never
I'll tell
mind.
you how to break free of the samsara tomorrow. See you then.
Oh, here we are again. Hey,
Good morning,
Nahida.
Wait. Now that Paimon remembers everything, should we
Nah, you don't care. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
What's wrong, Nahida? You don't look too good.
Where's Junior Zod? She couldn't have...
I'm afraid that what you're thinking right now is correct.
What?
Did
No!
Zod already disappear?
What?
No way. Are we too late?
The real Dunyarzad's consciousness has indeed disappeared. It can no longer endure the constant dream harvesting.
Wait, no! We were so close!
Paimon can't believe it. Wait, so what about that other Dunyarzad? Just what is she? Is she also going to disappear?
She's actually something like a puppet, but not completely. The real Dunyarzad's consciousness could no longer keep playing her role in this dream. So another Dunyarzad appeared to replace her in the dream. Just like the
I don't care. Where's our Junior Zod?
Personality-wise, she's nothing like the real Dunyarzad.
Puppets are stiff and can't copy a living person's vitality. After all, they're just there as filler.
Like most of this conversation.
You know, speaking of which, the old Dunyarzad might not have been too different from a puppet.
I really don't care about the puppet. Where's our... God, is there a way to fix this?
Dunyarzad truly believed that she met you within her consciousness. And it was you who inspired her.
Oh, you know.
Yes. Back then, her family was overly protective of her. No one cared about her personality or thoughts. It was as if she only lived to stall her Elazar. I just gave her a little wisdom so she could look at life in a new way. So that she could be her own person. But even so, she still...
Still meant a lot to her. You're a kind Archon.
Far from it. I'm still a long way off from being a real Archon.
Well, you're doing better than most of the Archons we've met. You actually care.
I couldn't even save her. If I were a competent Archon, I wouldn't have let my most faithful follower die at the Subzerus festival with so many regrets.
Please don't beat yourself up over it, Nahida. It's the sage's fault, and theirs alone.
Yeah.
I'm not beating myself up. All I did was to rationally observe the distance between myself and a real Archon.
Don't be like that, Nahida. Even real Archons are still allowed to be sad.
To prevent more tragedies like this, we must end the samsara as soon as possible.
Great, but how do we do that?
Although the Subzerus festival dream is under the Akasha's control, only humans can dream. Even the Akasha is unable to create them. That means this dream belongs to a host who created it.
Okay.
Huh? So, how should we find that person?
Well, if this is someone's dream, then everything here must come from deep within their consciousness. Which means, with the power of imagination, they can change anything in this dream.
Imagination? What do you mean by that?
Yeah, I'm confused as fuck.
Imagination means breaking through what you perceive as normal.
I know what imagination means, Nahida! I didn't need a...
Like when a server at a tavern brings a
God
food
damn
to you,
it!
you'd naturally assume that food is on it. However, if you're the dream's host and you become aware that you're dreaming, when you imagine gold and more on the plate, the dream will respond in kind. and the server really will bring you gold and mora.
Did this game just explain imagination to me? What the fuck?
But right now, our host is unaware that this is a dream. No matter how many times they're served, it will always be food.
So we find the host, then what? We wake them up!
Find some way to make that person realize that they're dreaming. Usually, once that happens, the person will wake up and the dream samsara will be broken.
How are we going to find them, though? If it could be anyone, it'd be like looking for a needle in a haystack. And even if we did find them, how are we supposed to make them realize they're dreaming? After all, like you said, don't wake a sleepwalker.
Well, they're not sleepwalking, they're just sleeping.
It's extremely difficult, yes. But the only ones who can do it are you two. Remember, everything you've achieved up to this point has all been for the sake of finding the host and ending the samsara. As for me, during this time, I'll be out of town.
Out of town? Are you going to that place full of dreams where the traveler went?
Yes, I want to try something. There must still be a small wisp of possibility.
Oh, you're gonna try to save Dunyarzad, aren't you?
Hurry and go. Dreams are supposed to be fantastical, romantic, and full of pleasant surprises. Unnecessary things like this samsara need to end.
I would like to say it's been 40 minutes. This entire cutscene's been 40 minutes!
Paimon's still a little upset that we've come this far, only
Yeah.
because she was such a good person, with such a simple wish. But fate was against her.
I just feel so demoralized. It's been so long.
Yeah.
Let's just go!
Paimon's wondering, do you think the sages would get one of their own to be the host of this stream?
Unlikely. Knowing the plan, they'd probably become aware that they were dreaming. An unsuspecting host would be less likely to realize their dream.
Huh. That's true. Plus, the sages probably weren't counting on there being other factors beyond their control, like Nahida and us. So, who do you think the host of the dream is?
Ferris? Really? We're really just going to that conclusion?
Oh, that would make sense. Ferris, the Knight of... Let's go ask him some questions, shall we?
Oh boy, this keeps going and going. Really? 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 God damn it! I thought this was about to end. There's 40 minutes. There was still 40 minutes of this goddamn mission. I hate this. Great story, but present it better. I've been contemplating whether or not I should just split this into 2 videos. No, one big video. I am so done with this mission.
You left in a hurry last time. Is everything okay?
Do you have the same voice? Are you? Does he have a different voice? Vihar.
Everything's fine. Just, it's a little hard to explain. Would you mind taking part in a little experiment with us?
Yeah.
An experiment? That came out of nowhere. I'm listening, though. What do you need me to do?
Wake up! Wake up! Wake up!
Could you make a wish?
Imagine the wish coming true before your very eyes.
You want me to make a wish? Is that a new Subzerus festival tradition or something?
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Less questions, more wishing!
Yes!
Okay. My wish. Okay. I'm a little nervous saying this out loud, but I want Miss Dunyarzad to be happy.
Okay, a little bit more tangible, please.
Oh.
I noticed earlier that she looked a bit down, and she wasn't really talking to anyone. She just doesn't seem like herself. She's always so gentle and kind, and all the kids love her.
Oh, sorry, buddy.
I've also wondered if the reason she asked me to be Fairest Knight of Flowers is because I'm special to her, or something.
Okay, buddy. A little assuming there.
So, you have a crush on Dunyarzad?
Oh, buddy. That's rough, buddy.
Is that obvious?
Yeah.
After what I just said, I guess it is.
Yeah.
When she placed the hat of the Knight of Flowers onto my head, she said to me, I want everyone to have a happy Subzerus festival.
Of course.
What she didn't realize was that I'm not that interested in how everyone else feels. In that moment, I just wanted to be her Knight of Flowers for the rest of my life. 50 years? 100 years? I'll serve her till the end of time.
Soup! I mean, yeah, that's sweet.
Okay, yeah, that was a bit much. Felt like the right moment to get it off my chest, but that was pretty embarrassing.
Can you ask for money instead and have it pop in front of you?
Okay, I'm ready to make my wish. I would like Miss Dunyarzad to appear in front of me right now with a smile on her face. Here goes.
Please
come
be right.
true.
Please come true!
I'm
No.
gonna open my eyes. Oh, Oh, you're
What?
She here? Please be here.
Fucky? Sorry, but only one portion of Yelda candies per person. Back home you go.
What's the kid's name again? Excuse me?
Nice try, you two. Anyway, never mind. I don't need to see her appear right in front of me. As long as she's happy.
Guess he isn't the host of this dream after all. Should have expected it wouldn't be this easy.
Yeah. Hey, I'm pressing. Skip. Go. What's going on?
It seems like everyone who knows Dunyarzad loves her. But none of them has any idea that she...
Yeah, she's dead. Stop rubbing it in my face.
My lady, step back.
Dehya!
That sounds like Dehya! Oh, right. This is when Dunyarzad bumps into the kidnappers.
I'll teach them a lesson they won't forget.
Huh? But Dehya can handle them. Hey,
I need to
Traveler!
punch my grief away!
Oh, it's you. Great timing. Please take...
Take Dunyarzad and leave. Leave this guys to me.
Hey, this is my job. The Homiyanis pay me, not you.
You're wasting your breath, leave.
You... fine, alright. Knock yourself out. Why are you so worked up anyway? It's not like I don't trust your fighting skills. Anyway, watch yourself.
So you got
I'm in a
yourself
lot
some
of pain
backup.
right now.
Suit yourself. You're going down.
Joke's on you, I have an Archon on my side.
Strike a pose! Dissipate!
Oh, yo, me.
Flicker.
Who wants some?
Stand with me!
Scatter.
Traveler, were you just taking your anger out on those guys?
I'm fine.
You and Nahida both. Dunyarzad wouldn't want to see you two like this. Oh, and speaking of her, Paimon just remembered something. Remember how during the first Subzerus festival, before the Samsara started, we came here with Dunyarzad because she wanted to pick something up? She said it was because she had forgotten something.
Ah, I've forgotten all about that.
Okay, so Paimon's memory is working so far. Anyway, Paimon also remembers that she is staying somewhere around here. She pointed it out to us the night before the Subzerus festival.
Maybe it'll give us some clues.
Yeah, even if it's only a tiny clue, it'll probably still help us more than this needle in a haystack search.
Yep.
This is the place. It's rude to enter other people's spaces without permission, but desperate times call for desperate measures. Hey, the windows are unlocked. Okay, Paimon's gonna take a peek inside.
Carrying something. Well, that's convenient.
This was only a temporary residence, so there was pretty much nothing inside except this book on the table.
A book!
Should we open it?
Oh, God. I'm not reading that.
Wow. Dunyarzad wrote all of this.
Oh, she wrote
Sounds
it.
like she was always thinking of us even while we were away. Even though she was also busy preparing for the Subzerus festival and had all her health problems to worry about. She must have wanted to give this to us as a gift on the day of the Subzerus festival, right? If we hadn't found this book, we never would have known. But now that we know, we can't even thank her.
Junior's on.
Hey! Where are you off to now?
Another sunsets. God damn it, we're still stuck here. That's not really her anymore.
It's Dunyarzad's puppet.
I guess I'll feel better if I say this out loud. Thank you.
Traveler,
We lost another friend. Damn it.
you must be exhausted.
Yeah, it's been pretty long.
Come to think of it, we've been stuck in this place for a really long time. Heck, even the last time we were chatting happily with Dunyarzad feels like an eternity ago.
Why can't the cutscenes be more like this? Actually poignant and has a lot of meaning. Aren't we supposed to be the hero?
Paimon still remembers when we were sitting here, and the way her eyes sparkled when she talked about Nilou's dance of Subzerus.
I can barely recall it now.
There will always be frustrations in life, but I know that the point of living is not to leave behind any regrets.
That was what the real Dunyarzad said, wasn't it? Does that mean...
Wait, what? Dunyarzad?
Yes, Traveler. What is it?
Oh, so she's still just a puppet. But just now, how come...
Not leave behind any regrets. Let's go, Paimon.
What? Where are we going this time?
Watch the dance of Subzerus. Okay.
If you continue to resist, we will have to order an investigation into every single event organizer.
Oh, these motherfuckers.
The Grand Sage has already granted you much leniency. I advise that you exercise tact.
How did things turn out like this?
Screw it. Hey, it's time to move in. I'm not gonna regret this day. There we go. Time to smack a bitch.
Traveler? You don't have to get involved. He's a sage from the academia. I don't want to drag you into this.
Traveler?
Traveler? What the heck are you doing? If you get arrested by the academia, that's another day gone to waste.
Doesn't matter. We'll go back tomorrow anyway. Hi.
Wait, they're not reacting. Have they been scared stiff?
Just like I thought. They're puppets.
Oh, of course! If this is the sage's plan, they wouldn't put themselves through this. So they're just substitutes.
Fuck yeah.
What is this? What happened to the Grand Sage and his entourage?
Hold on a moment. What's up with those flowers? What do you mean?
Like I said, they symbolize the goddess of flowers. It's just a shame that all the real Padisaras went extinct after her death.
Okay.
Yes. The Greater Lord brought forth new Padisaras in memory of the goddess of flowers. But she ultimately could never truly replicate that beautiful shade of purple.
I actually needed this flashback because I don't remember what the flowers were about.
That beautiful shade of purple. Aren't these flowers real Padisaras? Just like the ones from the legend? I didn't even notice. Dunyarzad, did you find these?
But didn't you just say all the real flowers went extinct after the goddess of flowers passed away? So, how?
Yeah. What's going on here?
Nilou, close your eyes. It's her dream!
Huh?
Imagine that the Grand Sage and his entourage are not here in front of you.
You guys are acting weird. But okay, I'll try.
It's her! Bye-bye, bitch!
It disappeared! So Nilou's the host! What a surprise! Purple body Saras don't exist in the real world anymore. But in Nilou's subconscious, they can appear as decorations on the stage. It's just like the example Nahida told us. People assume there will be food.
Yeah,
so
whatever.
When you saw the flowers, you instantly knew it was Nilou?
Correct! I thought so. I didn't even think about the flowers.
But if we want to end the samsara, we need the host to become aware that they're dreaming. How should we make Nilou realize that?
Beat her up!
Am I dreaming?
Okay, never mind.
Huh?
So I'm right. Is this Lesser Lord Kusanali responding to our celebration of the Subzerus festival?
Wrong guess, but you aren't completely wrong either. The point is, what made you think this is a dream? As far as you know, people in Sumeru don't dream, right?
Yeah, but have you heard the tale of the first sage? To prevent a calamity, he went on a journey to find the Dendroarchon.
Ooh, sounds familiar. Dunyarzad told us a story like that when we first arrived in Sumeru City. So it was about the first
Yeah, she
sage,
did. I
huh?
totally remember that. Yeah.
Yep, but in the part you heard, he hadn't become the first sage yet. There's more to the story. His piety and wisdom were acknowledged by the Dendroarchon, and she finally gave her blessing to him. All kinds of spectacular scenes appeared in front of the first sage, as if all the knowledge in the world was being painted onto a canvas right before him. He was captivated. After who knows how long, he mastered all the knowledge he could comprehend. Afterward, he said to the Dendroarchon, "I miss my parents, my wife, and my children. I've been away from home for far too long. They must be worried." The Dendroarchon smiled. The next second, the sage found himself lying in his bed, as if he had just woken up from a dream.
Oh.
His wife, lying next to him, said, "You're off to search for the Dendroarchon today, aren't you? Have a safe journey, my love."
Oh, that's cool.
In the end, the first sage took care of many disasters in Sumeru City and founded the Academia. What a happy ending.
So, the first sage was dreaming ever since the beginning of the story? He never went on his journey?
He did. In his dreams.
Yes, but his faith and determination were conveyed to the Dendroarchon, so she blessed him in the form of a dream.
Paimon understands where you're coming from now. That's a really interesting connection. But we really gotta wake up soon, like the sage in the story!
Now that Nilou's aware of it, the stream should be over soon.
I see. Well, it just so happens that today's Subzerus festival is almost over too.
It's finally over. Oh, she gonna dance?
Since we're in a dream, let's make this final dance of Subzerus as beautiful as we can.
I've been waiting a long time for this. Please dance your heart out. Oh. There we go. Oh, I guess it's a dream. She can do whatever the hell she wants. It's her dream, too.
The wait is over, everyone. I dedicate this to our god, the dance of Subzerus.
Okay. Ooh. Oh. Oh, the dream's fading.
I'd be lying if I said I had no regrets. I would have loved to see Nilou's dance.
Damn it. Junior Zod. Is she okay?
Oh, good morning, traveler. Oh, Paimon feels like she's been asleep for the longest time.
My head hurts.
Paimon's head feels super heavy. Did we oversleep? Do you even remember going to sleep last night? Paimon thinks it was after the Subzerus festival.
Please don't tell me we don't remember.
The Subzerus festival! Have we finally escaped from the Subzerus Samsara?
I remember now.
Quick! Take off your Akasha terminal!
At the end of the dance of Subzerus, I think I saw. Quick, let's go see Junior Zod. Yep. Don't make me run towards it. Oh, that low poly door. What's going on?
She's not in her room. What happened?
Let's go to the usual spot.
Huh? What usual spot?
Don't you remember? Oh my god, there she is!
Well
With
done,
Catherine.
Traveler and Paimon.
Is there something in your throat, Catherine?
And thank you, Dunyarzad, for organizing the Subzerus festival for me.
Nahida!
I'm sorry, who are...
Dunyarzad! You're okay! Oh, don't scare us like that!
Oh, Traveler Paimon. I have something amazing to tell you. I just had a dream, and I saw Nilou performing the dance of Subzerus.
Well, it was real. Well, kind of real. Oh, it's done. Talk to Catherine. Well, this is the new quest, and, well, I have been doing this for a painfully long time, so... Next time! You know what? New prerogative. I'm not gonna stop recording until the mission is over, so... Prepare for long videos. None of you are watching it anyway, so... Thanks for the ones who are watching, and see you next time. Bye! Yeah, I'm sorry.